All right, January 2019, question 4a. And this question is on relations and function. We're told, given the function h of x is equal to 2x plus 3 over 5 minus x, we're to determine I, the value of x for which the function is undefined. All right. Um, Whenever this question is asked, what you should do is that you should equate the denominator of the function equal to 0 and then solve for x. So let's just do that. So we're going to say 5 minus x, 5 minus x is equal to 0. Therefore, 5 is equal to x, or we can say x is equal to 5 is the value of x for which f of x, sorry, h of x is undefined. All right. Now, why did we equate that to 0? Well, for starters, a function is a relation in which every element of the domain is mapped onto one and only one element in the codomain. All right. Now, the thing about it is that, first of all, it is impossible to divide by 0. So if we choose a value of x that is going to cause the value of that is going to cause what the value of what h of x to be, sorry, this is going to cause the value of the denominator to be equal to 0, that value of x, first of all, will not give back a value for y, or it will not give back for that value of x there is no image, for that value of x there is no value of what y. But a function is a relation in which every element in the domain, so x is a value in the domain, must be mapped onto a value in the what codomain. And when x is what 5, the denominator of the function becomes 0. And if the denominator of the function is 0, it means that for that value of x there is no value what in the codomain. Therefore, that is the value of x for which the function is what undefined, or it is the value of x which cannot be in the domain of the function. II. We're to determine an expression for h inverse of x. All right, so let's start off. So II, we have h of x is equal to h of x is equal to 2x plus 3 over 5 minus x. All right, so let's find the inverse. Step 1, we're going to write the defining equation. So that is simply take out h of x and say y. Y is equal to 2x plus 3 over 5 minus x. Step 2, we're going to interchange x and y. Wherever I see x, I'm going to put y. Wherever I see y, I'm going to put x. So x is equal to 2y plus 3 over 5 minus y. So step 2 is to interchange x and y. Step 3 is to make y the subject. So we're going to again make y the subject. If I have one fraction is equal to one fraction, one way to get rid of the fraction is to cross multiply. So I'm going to have x times 5 minus y is equal to 2y plus 3. If you multiply 2y plus 3 by 1, you're going to get 2y plus 3. Whenever you multiply something by 1, it remains the same. Next, I'm going to remove the brackets. So I'm at step 3 where I'm trying to make y the subject. Next, I'm going to remove the brackets by applying distributive law. I have 5x minus xy is equal to 2y plus 3. Alright, so next I need all y's on one side and everything else that doesn't have a y in it on the other side. So here I have 5x minus 3. So the positive 3 on the right comes over to the left and becomes negative, is equal to 2y plus xy. So what I just did is I got all the y's on one side. So over here I'm going to factorize. Y is common, so I take out the y into 2y is 2, y into xy is x. This is 5x minus 3. So remember my objective is to make y the subject. So I need to have y by itself on one side. I'm going to divide over here so by x plus 2, which is the same as what 2 plus x. Do the same thing over here, x plus 2. So this cancels here, and so what I have now is what? Y is equal to 5x minus 3 over x plus 2. This is step 3, and the final step is simply to say h inverse of x is equal to 5x minus 3 over x plus 2.